Aries, we're going to do your weekly reading for May 11th through the 17th. And this is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're going to pull an oracle card first. How can you be more accepted and open-minded today? How can you free your mind from judgment? Okay. And I'm going to do your Osho Zen Tarot past, present, future first for Aries. Okay, for your past we have exhaustion, fire number 9. So kind of like you're working yourself to a point of just like, no, there's no benefit really. In general, you're just exhausted. You feel like possibly even sick. You might be even working yourself into like, feeling sick. And then you just maybe feeling really alone and unfulfilled with whatever you're working on that's making you feel exhausted. Whenever you neglect one area of your life, it floods into another. So maybe you're not taking enough time for yourself in your recent past. But for your current situation, we have you slowing down, or maybe having to slow down. Maybe this means that you need to take some time and ground yourself. A turtle, see, it's a turtle. A turtle is so close to the ground, their belly's always on the ground, and their ground, it means, a turtle could mean earth, so it's very taking the time to slow down and let yourself rest sometimes, because rest is progress and it helps productivity. And even you don't even have to like necessarily rest, but do something that is freeing. It's just fun for the sake of fun. And then in the future, isolation. So you might have a little bit of repressed feelings and emotions and stuff that kind of made you feel isolated, and those give you cracks and blocks and everything like that. But if you see there's rainbow tears, when you cry the rainbow tears, that can melt the ice, the cracks, and the illusion, because this is a cloud card 3. It can create a new perspective for you and remind you of your wholeness and your ability to create a good life for yourself, something where you don't feel isolated and you can be surrounded by love, or be reminded that you are surrounded by love. But we'll clarify all of this. It'll all come clear. I'm going to pull a 5-card spread with my Shadowscapes deck first. For Aries, May 11th through the 17th. For your current situation, we have judgment. So perhaps there's time, you're having either a wake-up call, or there's just some kind of judgment that needs to be had, or a decision with good judgment needs to be made. It's just kind of like it's something loud, something that can't be ignored. Probably taking the time to decide that you need to slow down, because this is it's really gonna just take it out of you. And then in the recent past, we have 4 of Pentacles. So this can mean stability and, having protecting your possessions, or, something like that. But it can also mean like miserliness. But it can also mean like maintaining boundaries, perhaps because you just couldn't spare any energy towards anything else, because you're just already spent in general. You got to cling to what you have left, but we'll clarify all of this in a minute. In your abilities this week, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and when I was shuffling, this did flip up. So with the 9 of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like you're just not harmonious with others anymore. You might be feeling a little bit over, and this could be someone around you. It doesn't have to be you. It's just in general. Someone overindulgent, or someone who feels or is a little undeserving. Someone feels undeserving of enjoyment or happiness, you know. But we'll clarify this. It's just not harmonious with others type thing. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for your love, passions, and interests. Again, this could be someone who is either clinging to their coin, or they are feeling like indulgent with money, like bad spending habits, maybe. And then for the outcome, we have Ten of Swords. It's just that possibly this exhaustion, just taking it out of you and just leaving you just depleted, possibly by the end of the week. Just, you know, but with the Ten of Swords, this is the end of a cycle. Like, the worst that can happen has happened. That's it. And now you got to start back at 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's, you know, this will be actually possibly a blessing in disguise. And let me go on to clarify here. Can I clarify the Four of Pentacles in the recent past for Aries? Four of Pentacles, please. Yeah, it's like there's the Five of Wands. It's like super competitive, and it's like, yeah, like people not sharing and not giving back, not just really clinging to what they have and trying to defend it at all costs and not share. And just, it's competitive too, like on the gains, like not just what you have, but on the gains side, it's also like what you can gain. Yeah, there's like maybe intuition being lost here, like let's see, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, it looks like you took the time to gain a new perspective and possibly use your intuition to get out of this, like, kind of like greedy situation that you didn't feel that flow in, perhaps. Can I clarify the Nine of Fire, exhaustion, please? Nine of Fire, exhaustion. Yeah, like you're really trying to work on yourself. You're trying to work on yourself. You're trying to work on, you know, your stability, your ability to be secure and stable with yourself. You're trying to like work on your, you know, you're just kind of like really radiant and working hard and wanting to get the blessings that you honestly do deserve. But it does take this, and I think you took the time to do that, and I think you're taking the time to slow down because you have that wake-up call, and you're just, you know, taking the time to really kind of take care of yourself, I hope. Yeah, because we have the Eight of Cups, so you're like taking time to walk away from this exhaustion. When I went to clarify the exhaustion, I got the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away, and you know that to take care of yourself is how you can like get the blessings that you want, you know, what you worked for. But that competitive, like, clinging stuff is not working for you, whatever that was in the recent past. Can I clarify judgment for the current situation, please? Clarify judgment. Okay, so yeah, you're really getting that wake-up call, and that you're making the judgment call to be strong and not force yourself anymore. Because, you know, this Strength card, you can't win with force. It has to be like love and compassion and understanding. So I think you are or should be giving yourself some time and understanding to like just slow down and let your productivity be rest for right now, which is really, really strong productivity, because when you come out of it, it's going to be fun. Good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Blessings everywhere. Clarify slowing down. Yeah, you definitely want to take some time to slow down, because if not, you know, things are really gonna take a turn for the worst. And you want to have, because you know how this foundation isn't very solid, you want to have a solid foundation with whatever you're trying to build, and that has to be without this exhaustion. It has to be in a flow state. Because if you're in that exhaustive state, you might make a mistake. You could, like, you know, with whatever you're doing. It could be with love, it could be with work, whatever. Can I clarify the 9 of Cups for the abilities this week? 9 of Cups, please. I have the Knight of Wands, so there is some kind of like a little bit of immature energy here where someone's being a little indulgent, and I don't know if it's you or if you're handling someone else like that. Ooh. Knight of Wands. Someone's really, really kind of like immature here, and possibly a little bit like, what about me? What about me? I deserve this. I deserve this. Yeah, I deserve my fortune. Give me my fortune. Give me my turn. But you have, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but that person has to be patient with the give and take of life, the balance of life. Can I clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for Aries, please? For love, passions, and interests, Aries. Okay, so I think it's you. You're clinging to something old, clinging to your coin, clinging to the material world when there's blessings somewhere in front of you, and you might be ignoring it a little bit, which is, you know, everybody does that from time to time, let's be honest. Can I clarify love, passions, and interests? Like, you might have like a job offer elsewhere, if this is job, or if it's love, you could, you know, have someone waiting for you that would reciprocate and, you know, show you balance so that you don't exhaust yourself. Yeah, because, you know, it feels like you're constantly defending yourself against this super competitive, like, clinging energy. You might be like really, really kind of having a situation where someone's hoarding their energy, or, you know, or money, or, you know, resources, but it's like it's competitive, it's like defensive. You might have to defend yourself from the person that's being too, like, wanting to have all this conflict. They're kind of like immature, and they might be attractive, and like what they have to offer is attractive if this is a job or whatever, but in general they're kind of maybe a little bit indulgent. And what about my fortune? What about my turn? What about my? If this is, I don't know. This might be you. It's probably different for everybody, but can I clarify the 10 of Swords in the future and the outcome? 10 of Swords for Aries, please. Too many. 10 of Swords for Aries. Okay. You're really like waiting for your turn, like your money. You're waiting for your finances to come through, your stability, your what's due to you. And this is you. but you know, that might not be, you know, being super strong and powerful and everything. Maybe that's not working right now this week, because you're already tired. You were already tired in the beginning of the reading in your recent past. And now at the end of the reading, we have the Ten of Swords. You're waiting for something, and you know, you're being strong and everything, but it's tired. It's exhausting. Don't force yourself. Yeah, I mean, clarity is definitely needed here right now. And balance. Yeah, you need to nurture yourself and have an abundant, when you have an abundant mindset, you manifest abundance. It comes to you very, very fast, actually, when you just switch your consciousness. Like, wow, it just really kind of turns around. But when you have that lack mindset, it really, really just kind of sticks there. And like for the outcome, we have the Page of Cups. So someone's like really emotionally immature, and it's going to take them some time to remember to take care of themselves. You have to let yourself cry the rainbow tears and release tension and release the blocks. You might be feeling pains. I don't know. In my last reading, I was feeling back pains. You might just be feeling exhausted because whoever was trying to like steal your light. One guide card, please. Either you're leaving someone feeling out in the cold, or you feel out in the cold, but you know, whoever that is, know that it's self-inflicted, because there's a church right there. So go inside and get warm. Go inside and take care of yourself. You know, remove the fantasy and illusion, and just kind of like really, really, you know, quit daydreaming about what can I have. Daydream about, wow, I have this, and then more will come. Can I get one guide card? Wow, I can't do this. Can I get one guide card for Aries, please? Aries, May 11th to the 17th. Hummingbird in reverse, 44. So if you're into numerology, I would check that out. Hummingbird in reverse, 44, means like, you know, joy is missing from your life, because it's joy medicine. But if it's contrary, it speaks to you of matters of the heart. How or why has your heart center closed? Like, how have you been? Because there's really like no cups. There's just this, you know, immature Page of Cups and the illusion, and you ignoring what's in front of you, the blessings in front of you. This could be someone else around you, and you're the one that's trying to help them. But you know, we'll see. So have you done something callous to others and caused them to shut off the love they once felt for you? The contrary hummingbird may presage sorrow and the inability to see the many blessings we two-leggeds have been given. See the many blessings that we have already been given. Perhaps you should journey into your personal pain and know that your sorrow is your joy and in another reflection. So yeah, like whatever pains you're feeling, they're meant to show you something, a reflection of something. And definitely like let yourself cry those rainbow tears, because you have to take care of yourself and return to that abundance mindset, because you're actually really good at it. Every Aries I've ever known are go-getters. They can get shit done. They can get what they want. I've never seen an Aries not get what they want. So like, just don't exhaust yourself. Don't exhaust yourself. You deserve rest. Thanks, Aries. Have a good day. Have a good week.